Hello there, it's the Honest Fake O. That's me, Emily Payne, sex worker extraordinaire. And this video today is musing on the point of, do most men care that the woman they're having sex with is enjoying the sex or wants the sex? Now, this is a conclusion, this video is about conclusions that I've come to in nearly 20 years of being a sex worker and 30 years of just being a sexually active woman. And but especially telling is the sex work, because, well, to me, by paying for sex, you are negating whether that woman is enjoying it or not. Any sexual service, porn, webcamming, like phone sex, whatever. There's loads of sexual services, isn't there? So to me, that's like a case of, well, I've given you money, so it doesn't matter whether you're enjoying it or not. Now, you could say, okay, well, that's the job. That is the job. Yeah, that is the job. But think about it. It's creepy. Whether you're paying for it or not, I would never pay for it. I sell it. I would never pay for it. I don't watch porn. I don't consume any sexual services kind of thing. Because like I say, it's just, I find it creepy. To me, the only reason to have sex with somebody is if you're both on the same page. Obviously, there's loads of different reasons to have sex with somebody. I'm not saying you have to be deeply in love and wanting to conceive, but you have to be... I'm hunched over, by the way, so if I look a bit weird, I'm just hunched over because I'm looking out my window. You have to be on the same page. Now, if I was having sex with someone and I had, in whatever scenario this would happen, if I had the slightest inkling that that man or that person didn't want to have sex with me, was doing it for some ulterior motive or some other, or they weren't enjoying it, the slightest hint of that would be the end of sex for me. That would be it, gone. Not interested. Why would I want to continue having sex with that person? But I just don't think most men feel that way. As long as they're getting their cock seen to, they don't care. Now, I've had this conversation with a lot of clients, and when I've been peed off, and I shouldn't do this, it's unprofessional, but I've said, when they've been trying to book us, I've said in a text, well, okay, I won't enjoy the sex, but yeah, I'll be there at 2:30. I'll stuck that in the text or the email or whatever. Or I've said, they've asked for a certain service, and I've said, well, I don't want to do that. I won't enjoy it, but I'll charge you the extra 30 quid for it. Yeah, okay. In both scenarios, yeah. They ignore the bit where I've said, I won't enjoy it. They just pick and choose. I think for a lot of men, there's a veneer. Then I know that they think this day and age, they should care. They'll say they care. They'll say, but actions speak louder than words, my friend. This has happened in my own personal sex life as well, not just sex work. I've had clients telling me that they've seen escorts who've had to neck a bottle of wine. She went through a whole bottle of wine while she was, as if this is just like, what a character. I'm thinking, if someone had to neck a bottle of wine to have sex with me, I'd be reading between the lines. A lot of men don't seem to read between the lines, or they don't want to. And my first thought was, because she didn't want to have sex with you, mate. She was repulsed, or she was scared, she was nervous, she was whatever. She could be a million things going on in life, but you still stuck your cock in her because you've paid her. Or she said she was all right with it. Actions speak louder than words in every single aspect of life. And I did have a client recently contact us. It was a stag do. And I don't do stag parties anymore. I used to do them. Now I cannot be bothered. Too long in the tooth, can't be arsed. He wanted all night as well. I don't do all nighters either. I never really did, but I used to do them. Oh, they're so tedious. They go on all night. That's too long. It's too long to pretend you're right vivacious. But I kept him, I was bored. So I just kept him talking, asking him all the stuff I needed to know. Was it in a hotel or an Airbnb? How long did he want us for? Would there be other escorts there? Blah, blah, blah. So then I went a bit quiet for 5 minutes. I'd probably just making a cup of tea. But I think he thought I was going off the job and umming and ahhing. And so he texted through and he said, look, I think he thought I was wavering, and he said, look, I know it's going to be grim for you. So I'll give you an extra 250 quid. And this is common. This is a really common attitude. This isn't just this stag party. So they knew, and all the lads presumably knew, it was going to be grim for the woman, sex worker or not, grim for the woman. I'm a human being as well as being a sex worker. Last time I looked. And so they thought, oh, just stick her an extra that'll negate, that'll sort of put us in the clear because we've bunged her an extra 250 quid. We'll all still get hard, stick our cock in her repeatedly and ejaculate inside her and have a whale of a time, knowing it was grim for her. Lovely, lovely. And this is just Mr. Average. He's going to get married to somebody. He's the stag. So these are just average, like I say, clients are your husband, your brother, all the men you know, your dad, your granddad, your great-granddad. And probably not your son. Well, they are your son, but I won't say your son. I don't see anybody under 26 because that's creepy. I was actually thinking of raising it to 30. But then I thought that's a bit drastic. Maybe it'll end up 40 by next week. So yeah, that's my conclusion, really. That as long as the woman has said she wants it or has given it the veneer, there's the veneer of her wanting it, they're quite happy. No reading between the lines, no nothing. And that's why I say buying sexual services, to me, is creepy/sinister. I will sell it. I will never buy it. Goodbye.